Listen, I was like, let me get on here and do a video, like a get ready with me video. And I'm looking at my hair. It's cute in person. It's not translating through this camera. Anyway, so this is a Loc Talk video. I shot something this weekend. So I recorded it Saturday, and I have been day drinking because, you know, we was all celebrating because Joe Biden won or whatever. And Kamala. And then I went back and watched what I was saying, and I was like, girl, do this again. Okay, so the theme of this video, I had this idea a couple months ago. When I had reached my 1 year mark, I was like, I should do Loc Commandments. The 10 Loc Commandments. For the ugly face. Now, I know there's some people out there that's like, there's no such thing as an ugly face. We're all beautiful and skin deep. Whatever, honey. I had ugly faces. So these are things that helped me and still helps me, actually. I think I still follow all these things that I'm gonna tell you that I learned along the way, my Loc Commandments. And I realized a lot of my subscribers and commenters, shout out to y'all, y'all usually have either just started your locks or you're about to start your locks. So I was like, this would be cute to give some advice. Child, the more I look at my hair, okay, I may come back with a new look, but let's keep this video going. I came back worse. I was just trying to do like a bun. I was trying to do like a fake bun, but that didn't work either. But my channel is all about keeping it 100, and y'all just go through the struggle with me. And I have somewhere to go, and you're gonna go with me today. I'm going to do, if y'all don't know, I do stand-up comedy, and I'm going to do an open mic in the park because the weather is nice. Okay, let's get into these 10 Loc Commandments. Now, there's no order to this. It's randomized, right? But Loc Commandment number 1. There's nothing thou can't do without lashes. Now, I don't have on lashes today, but ladies, we already know lashes are a game changer, right? You throw on, if you're having a bad day, you could just beat your face, throw on some lashes, and there you go. And that's definitely what I did. I think I wore more makeup in my starter lock phase than I ever wore makeup. I was like, going to Food Town, can't be in Food Town looking rough, looking like this. So I would just put on some lashes to get through my day. Okay, I'm back. I call this look as good as it's gonna get. So let's get back into these Loc Commandments. So Loc Commandment number 2. Your locks can do all things through a good oil that moisturizes them. Now that's just self-explanatory. Finding a good moisturization system, finding a good shampoo, what's your wash day routine, that's all important, and that's the key to healthy hair. Or maybe you don't use any products at all. Again, when I started my lock process, my loctician actually told me to not use anything for 1 year. Loc Commandment number 3. Give in to the frizz, sis. Yeah, you're gonna just have to give in to it. There is no way around it. Now, this is a fresh retwist. I just got my hair done. It's been a week. But guess what? As soon as I wash my hair, frizz. Now, the starter lock phase, the frizz is out of control. It is way out of control, okay? I may have some pictures to post. I think like the first 6 weeks after getting my hair locked, it was just a big frizzy mess on top of my head. It didn't resemble anything at all. So, and then throughout your lock phase, as long as your hair grows from the root, when this grows out, you're gonna have frizz. Your locks may, as they mature, you shouldn't really have frizz, you know, and the locks themselves, but embrace the frizz. So Loc Commandment number 4, do not be hard on thyself. Now that is definitely speaking to the choir, because you will have rough days. But again, you're just gonna have to embrace the journey because there's just no way around it. Like, there's nothing you can do but try not to be too hard on yourself when you're having a bad hair day. Which brings me to Loc Commandment number 5. When in doubt, wrap thy hair up. Head wraps was my friend. Now, when I was loose natural for like 7 years. I really didn't get into head wraps like that, because I was wearing wigs, honey. Wigs was my head wraps. But this is the most I have ever worn my natural hair out ever. I may have worn a wig once or twice. I have been committing to this hair. So what I did was I went to like an African fabric store, bought fabric. I usually buy like a yard of fabric. I went on Etsy, bought some more fabric, and then I just wrap it up, which I do. Marcella, I will be having. That's for her because she's always asking me to do a head wrap tutorial. But that's what I did. I invested in some fabrics that I liked, different colors to wear with any kind of outfits. Because trust me, in the beginning, I had more bad days than good. Head wraps was just my friend. Number 6, thou shalt adorn your ears. Now, I don't have on earrings right now. But when I started my locks, I started buying like more like colorful jewelry, just things like statement pieces. And even with my head wraps, like I just did other things to basically fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? I may not have felt that beautiful because of my hair, it didn't feel that great. I didn't feel great about how I looked. So that's just something else I invested into because it's just one of those things you guys gotta fake it till you make it. Number 7, thou shall not compareth. Now, this applies to everything in life, honey. Just don't ever compare your journey to anyone else's. I do it all the time. Again, preaching to the choir. Because I'll see these girls and they come out of the salon. Day 1, locks look great. And usually when you go for a retwist or a lock, your hair look like flat, wet noodles, like just so thin. And some girls just from day 1, it looks like they just never had a bad day. Like their hair just looked great. Like they just bypassed the whole starter lock phase, the ugly phase. Like they just bypassed it all. You have some girls that I'll see their stuff and they're like, this is me at month 1. Like this would be their length. And then month 2, it's down to their ass. And you're like, okay, sis. Ain't no supplement in the world gonna make your hair grow like 12 inches. But yeah, it is kind of like that. I'm exaggerating, but I swear sometimes you see some of this stuff and they're like, these are all the products that I used and my hair grew overnight. And you're like, no, that's genetics. Telling you, probably, I'm making up numbers. 75% of people, 75% of hair growth is genetics. Just saying. The rest, I would say, is what you put in your body, like health-wise, like healthy foods, drinking water. Yes, you can take supplements. I know biotin works, okay? But these are things, when you're starting your lock journey, try not to compare yourself to anybody else. Why is her locks thicker than mine? Why is her locks shorter than mine? Why her hair color cute? Why my hair color didn't take? Just try not to go there. And me too. I try not to go there. I forgot it gets dark at like 5 o'clock. So this video I will have to record later. But I'll give you some. So we back, but it's 2 days later. That was me in Central Park at night. Going to the park at night is everything Law and Order SUV told you not to do. But that's comedy in a pandemic. Hey, where there's a mic, there's a stage. We made Central Park a stage. But let's get back to okay, so where are we? Oh, Loc Commandment number 8. Thou shalt honor your scalp's needs. And by that, I mean, for my experience, I've gone to a couple people when I've done retwist and it's too tight. And even when you're doing your own, just be, you know, tightness and doing the tight styles on top of your retwist. It's just not good. It's not healthy. Just in general, even if you lose natural, like, you don't want to have tight hair. That will only cause problems down the road. I know for me, I've heard people have like dry scalp, like I guess Locs creates a drier scalp, and they have issues with that. I haven't had that in my experience with like flakiness and itchiness. I haven't had that problem. I'm able to, you know, wash my hair regularly and maintain it and moisturize it. So listen to your scalp and don't be afraid to speak up if your stylist is yanking your head too tight. We're like, because that happened to me. I think on this last retwist, I was like, girl, that's tight. Okay, Loc Commandment number 9 is a whole word. Do not taketh your naysayers' advice. Now, when you start your lock, sometimes you get really excited and you start telling people like, I'm gonna lock my hair up, I can't wait, you know. And plus you kind of running it by people to see what they would say because you still unsure yourself. And most people gonna be on board like, okay, do it. You can pull it off. But you will have some people that's gonna judge you. And sometimes it's your own family, okay? And you know what? Locks is a look that's not for everybody. It is a preference. But some people just negative. Some people just be hating. Like I remember when I was like right before I was getting done, I was hanging out with some friends and I was telling my friend, I wasn't even talking to this chick at the table. And I was telling my friend like, yeah, I'm gonna lock my hair, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, well, I told one of my girlfriends that she was too pretty to lock her hair. I'm like, who's talking to you? And like, it just totally dissed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, I guess I'm ugly enough to get like just completely dismissive. But if y'all saw the source, you'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I can see why she would hate on you. But yeah, you will have people like that. I have one friend to this day that was kind of like, when I first told him, he was like, ew, why? Like that was his first response. And he telling me about his cousin who just now starting to look cute after years of the ugly face. And it's just like people just dump whatever, just kind of in life too. When you share things with people, they want to dump what they've been through on you and their experiences. And it could be bad. Their experience was bad, but they want to throw that on you and project. And sometimes to this day, like he'll still kind of make a look, you know, when he sees my hair. Like you can just tell the judgment is in his eyes. I ain't got time for his little judgy eyes. I just say that to say to block that out. Don't listen to him, okay? You're doing good, sweetie. Stay on your Loc journey path. You don't need nobody to validate you but you, okay? And Loc Commandment number 10, let go and let flourish. Yes, like I said with the naysayers, let it all go. We all know when you lock your hair, you have made a commitment. You have made a serious commitment. And you probably got about 8 weeks to comb it out easily, okay? After that, combing it out is gonna be rough. This is like the scared straight of locking it up right now. Okay, listen to me. When you lock your hair, that is it, okay? You committed to that choice. Now, when you come up in here, you got your choice of aloe vera or gel. That's how we do retwists up in here. I think what I'm trying to say is enjoy the ride. Because again, you know what I'm saying? By the time, honestly, I feel like majority of people who lock their hair, you've been thinking about this for a very, very, very long time. And by the time you do it, you are ready. And that's why I'm just saying, let go, let your hair flourish and do its thing. And that's it. Of course, I would love to hear your feedback, your comments. What are your lock goals? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and then somebody in the comments, I forgot her name, sorry, but they wanted to see the back of my hair. So I'm gonna do that real quick. video for the YT. I got my resident video bomber. Can't make a video without her trying to be up in it.